Chapter 736. Kishir's expression shifted slightly as he examined the outer surface of the cylinder. Is this a report from headquarters? I shall look into this right away. Typically, Kishir would first read reports alone, then decide whether to share them with others. However, this time, he beckoned either closer before breaking the seal. Can I read it with you? If it's from the cavalry, we both need to see it. It's more efficient to read it together than separately. After saying this, he leaned in closer, lowering his voice as if sharing a secret. And using this as an excuse to be closer is my little scheme. Oh, you little schemer. Suddenly, Yudhir became acutely aware of their touching arms and hands. The man, smiling mischievously like a playful boy, embraced Yudhir's shoulder, drawing him closer. Their temples lightly touched. It might be impolite to behave this way in our unkept state, but there is no time to clean up, so we must make do. Please overlook it. Though Kishir spoke as if he alone was disheveled, Yudhir, who had been rolling in the dirt, was actually dirtier. Yet Kishir seemed unconcerned, true to his character. Yudhir felt a mix of relief and amusement, realizing that Kishir harbored similar desires, albeit managing to satisfy both his whims and duties. Held in the embrace, Yudhir gazed down at their clasped hands, slowly relaxing. There is no need to be polite. I am not exactly pristine myself. A brief conversation and close contact were all it took for Yudhir to feel a release of tension he'd been holding in his body, ready to react at any moment. Kishir, seemingly more aware of this than Yudhir, unfolded the report with a melting smile. Let's see what the dust-covered pair of us have been sent. I hope it's not bad news. The report from the cavalry headquarters was penned by Ever. She had written about recent events and progress in a forceful hand, including a concise greeting. The report included details about pursuit of those who fled after an explosion in the capital caused by Nahan and the Sage. It also mentioned Kana overseeing the interrogation of captured Awakeners and the opening of the cavalry's first interrogation facility for Awakeners. I wonder if Nahan headed south. It's uncertain whether he'll return to the southern base or go elsewhere, but somehow I have a feeling he might come back here. I should prepare for that. However, the subsequent news in the report was surprising. The Emperor has surmised that Baron Renbo might encounter the hidden sage in Fourth Wall district, so he told them to investigate, and then they selected personnel skilled in disguise and tracking. But given the characteristics of Fourth Wall district, wait, why does his name appear here? Yudhir momentarily doubted his eyesight when an unexpected name suddenly popped up. Even after blinking several times and rereading it, the name written there was definitely that of the fool Yudhir knew. I never expected to see the name Keolda Diarca here, Yudhir remarked, a sentiment echoed by Kishir, who stood beside him, chuckling in mild disbelief. Having a capable assistant, unexpected help sometimes comes from the most unexpected places. Of all the news I heard today, this is the most interesting. Yudhir remained silent, opting instead to reread the section he had hastily skimmed over. It began thus. We learned that the Fourth Wall district, Baron Renbo's destination, is frequented by nobles on excursions. We believed he would likely choose either a secluded forest or lake for clandestine meetings, and indeed, he headed towards the lake. However, we didn't anticipate the presence of a certain unexpected figure there. Ever, since arriving in the capital, felt a thrill at heading to an unexplored destination, discreetly observing her companions. There were 7 in total on this mission, including her as the leader. The team consisted of Hin Eldor, Fin Eldor, Gakane Bulanwad, Pruel Van Tain and his brother Nipulan Van Tain, who was now more than a temporary member, and lastly, Revlin Shan Apeto. Nipulan, transformed into a cat and nestled in a small bag, made them appear as only 6. They were en route to the Tain family's private property in the Fourth Wall district, provided by Pruel for disguise purposes. We are here, announced Pruel as they disembarked the carriage near a beautiful traditionally styled building. A statue bearing the distinct mark of the Tain family stood imposingly welcoming guests. Thanks to Priscilla's arrangements, the place should be empty now. Please enter at your leisure. Ever and Gakane felt a sense of responsibility, while Hen and Finn crossed the threshold with the excitement of children discovering new toys. Revlin Shan Apeto entered nonchalantly, accustomed to such opulence. Oh look, we can see the entire lake from here. Where? It's true! Hen and Finn exclaimed, mesmerized by the view upon entering the villa. Pruel laughed, relaxed and at ease. Yes, that's why I chose this location. There aren't many safe spots where you can see the entire lake. Ever had immediately thought of Pruel for advice upon hearing about Baron Renvo's journey to the Fourth Wall district. Pruel, the eldest son of a major noble family, could have been the heir if he wished, yet he was remarkably humble and kind. He never once behaved in a way that made others uncomfortable due to his background during his time adapting to the cavalry, nor did he ever complain about the communal living that must have been uncomfortable for someone of his upbringing. Even Revlin, who had struggled to shed the refined lifestyle ingrained since childhood, found Pruel's adaptability remarkable. Pruel, who had previously been on a mission with Ever in the West, seemed to feel a particular closeness to her, often coming to her with questions when curious. Thanks to this, Ever became quite familiar with talking to him, to the point where she didn't feel burdened to seek his help when needed. Need information for tracking nobility in Fourth Wall district? Not many commoners visit there without a reason. Perhaps we could disguise ourselves as if visiting a place I know. Including Revlin, who shares my status, would arouse no suspicion, Pruel suggested. Initially hesitant, upon arriving at the villa, they realized Pruel's suggestion was apt. The location couldn't be more suitable. But is the lake always this deserted? Asked Gakane, somewhat strained, as he gazed into the distance, unsure whether being hassled on each arm by Hen and Finn was a torment or a sign of affection. Revlin was the first to respond. No. The lake is as popular as the forest. It's not like there are no people to the extent that it's noticeable. But really, there is no one? Is the noble we are pursuing powerful enough to clear out everyone around the lake? Hen Eldor inquired, but no one could answer. They knew that wasn't the case, but the emptiness was indeed peculiar. Pruel, looking gravely at the deserted lakeside, gently set down the kitten and spoke up. I will go out and investigate. Alone? Are you sure that's safe? I will use my abilities. It won't take long. Please wait. Closing his eyes, Pruel's palm blurred like a mirage, then transformed into an unfamiliar young noble. Those witnessing his shape shifting for the first time watched in awe. He flashed a smile and bid them farewell. I have borrowed the appearance of one of my relatives for a moment. I will be back soon. True to his word, Pruel returned shortly with the information they needed. Knights are blocking access to the area around the lake. They were from the Tiarka family.